I'm Tom.
And I'm Molly.
Welcome to Friends at Gameology, hosted by friends at Gameology.com.
Reviews for science.
In 7 minutes or less. XenoShyft Onslaught. This is a deck building game, a cooperative deck building game, where you are fighting against a whole horde of aliens, and you have 15 life on your base per player, so it scales per player count, and you just need to make it to the end of round 9 before they kill you. If they kill you, you lose. If you get to the end of round 9, you win. So you've got your rangers and your militias to help you start. They're fairly weak, but they can eventually be replaced by Ajax suits and Hyperion assault batteries, just huge cards. And the theme is that you're fighting off this bug invasion while using huge weapons and med bots and chainsaws. I mean, good old-fashioned chainsaw, am I right? So it's a deck builder. You try to make your deck better, but you can also play cards into your friends' tableau so they can pick them up and use them later. There's a lot going on in this game, so let's talk about simplicity versus complexity.
This game is your typical deck builder. There are a few tweaks to your deck building game. So you start off with your starting hand, which is Rangers and just one of these Xenathisms, and they get better. And there's some timing things. So you can't buy these cards until you're in the second phase. You can't buy these cards as far as the soldiers go until you're in the third phase. But the enemies also get harder, so it kind of scales up as you play the game. These are available anytime. Everyone has a power of what they can help buy cheaper, and you can give that to anyone. So I get weapons for cheaper. You can buy my weapon 1 cheaper, and I'll buy it at cost, or I'll buy something else at cost. There's, like Tom said, you can play in other people's tableaus. So you have these, I don't know, I don't have one, Tom didn't give me one, but you have these things in front of you where
share.
Well, you don't share in the game. So you have, this is where you play all your heroes or soldiers and weapons. This is where all the aliens come out, and so you can play cards to other players' tableaus here to help them fight the aliens. If you're full, you can help out, or if you're better at buying certain things. So there's a little bit more complicated.
I think the rule book is well laid out, and it pretty much explains what to do, and so this is a pretty simple game. Much simpler if you're already familiar with deck builders, but totally graspable even if you're not. Got to be careful about that timing. There are so many times you're allowed to play like a preparation, activate an ability, and at what times, and when can you use a react and whatnot. So you got to bone up on that in the rule book, but I think this is I think this is a simple enough game. Luck versus strategy.
Whew, this game is going to have both. Can you prepare well enough to fight whatever comes up? At the same time, bad things can come up in a row. That just makes it, that compounds. So bad enemy comes up, bad enemy A comes up, oh. But bad enemy B comes up, oh. You can't kill any of them, so you lose 10 life to the base. It's tough. And so there's a lot of, a lot of luck in what enemies come up. That being said, you can still strategize, and you can help each other, so that helps.
There are 2 of these big bads shuffled into each of these 3 decks that you'll have to go through, and it feels pretty unlucky whenever you hit any of those. They are horrible. But there's only 2, and so you think maybe it's not that unlucky, or maybe this game doesn't revolve around that much luck, except that no matter what you draw, it's going to be horrible. So you can mitigate your luck with the cards they give you. There's a lot of healing, there's a lot of extra damage, a lot of bruisers just coming down to set the beat down. There's people that let you play as an interrupt and get bigger and whatnot. So this game has a lot of strategy, and they help you a lot by with the money, the Xenathism, by getting it out of your deck as like a kind of automatic thing. Yeah. So there's a lot of strategy here despite the luck. Fun versus boring. XenoShyft Onslaught is fun. I've played it, I think, at every player count now, even solo, and each time was a good time. I enjoyed myself. I don't like how long it takes. Because it's cooperative, you can weigh in on everyone's turn, and sometimes that's really fun because you have cards that you need to play to help them out. But other times, they will have their tableau here, and they'll just be like, okay, hits for 2, hits for 1, he hits me and I killed him. Hits for 3, I hit him for 4, he killed me. That's not even a narrative. All I'm saying is like hits for 4, hits for 5, and that's a lot of how the game goes. We're all playing, we're all having a good time. Pause for combat. Hits for 5, hit him, killed it. 3, killed it. He killed me. Like it's so weird. I'm sitting here watching this, and it takes so long to resolve everything that this game takes forever. Is it fun? Yes. Should you give it a try? Yes. Be warned, it takes a while.
Yeah, I would have to echo all of those sentiments. It's very fun to say, okay, well, I have this thing, so I'm going to wait until it's pertinent to use it. And then I'll use it, and it'll be great. And don't be scared to use those things because you have to use those things. Like, if I have a heal, I'll heal you right now. Should I save it? Maybe, but maybe not. Maybe you won't use it. So that's in fun. That's fun. Not that is fun. I don't know what I said. That's the fun part. But it is tough because it does take a long time. I feel like the turns, I don't necessarily feel like Tom, as in like, oh, I'm just staring at you. But as the game goes, I think, wow, it's already been so long, and the game takes forever, it seems. So it does take a long time, but it is a fun game. I do enjoy myself when playing. There's a lot of neat aspects that they add in this deck building that I haven't seen in others, even other co-ops. So that is fun. So every time, BGG rating.
I'm going to go with 6.
Yeah, I will.
You're thinking about this now? I had this ready beforehand.
No, yeah, 7. 6.
6.
Every time we get to multiples of 500 subscribers, we give away a free glitter painting of your favorite geeky thing. So make sure to subscribe now on YouTube.
It could be you that wins.
XenoShyft Onslaught. We've presented the evidence.
You be the judge.